Okay, let me see. Do 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 do. Let me see now. I'm enjoying music. This is nice. Feels so much earlier than it is. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's so much better. Me with my neck issues. I like how people keep trying to talk to me about houses that don't exist. Fucking phones. Well, might as well draw something for the sake of keeping the screen from being white and boring. Where the fuck did my pen go? Oh, there it is. Basically gonna go until my pen quits on me. Cool. I love that song. I'm just kind of out of it, so I'm kind of vibing. I don't know what Twitch affiliate means, but here I am. I might as well open up Twitch itself for the sake of actually seeing chat numbers rather than guessing. Oh, this one reminds me of Shantae. Ah, it's itchy face, itchy face. You know what? I'm gonna look at different music. Let's see. Upbeat. Oh, what is this stuff called? Chiptune. There we go. I love chiptunes. There we go. Now I can feel like I'm in a video game. Hello, first viewer. Oh my goodness. Unlock a random subscriber emote. I don't have any emotes. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Okay, well, I'm gonna put something goofy up here before I look up references. Okay, that's the perfect pen for me. I need the number 5 here. So how about we say let's put something happy. It's been a little bit since I drew last. Ah, ugh. I like this song. This is nice. Ooh, okay, I did not expect a chiptune to have wubs. Chiptune wubs. Okay, so I want to put something happy. Okay, so I have this character to be looking upward. Use the lines to help me fix up the head shape. So I do this chicken scratch line work. Just to try and get my shapes. Okay. Okay, let's see. Loomis method. Got to get this third kind of mapped out a little bit. Goodness, it's been so long. Okay, so the pose that I want is basically... Get rough shapes and pretty good here. Arms. Okay. So the neckline goes here. The back is kind of a coil. Head is about yay tall. Shoulders have goofy shapes. I want more on this side because it's closer to us, and then a little less on that side. Ribs gotta be about as thick as the head, so. Thicker. Gotta at least be one more C of thick. Okay. It's not big enough. All right. Leap. Friday was probably a bad day to stream. Who knows? Lordy Lou. Okay. I'm just gonna try and roughly find where the pelvis probably is. Kind of a heart shape. I'm just going to assume that whichever character here that I'm probably drawing has booty, so that's the seat. That's the chair. Okay. So now then the legs are meant to be against the chest, and I know that the legs are roughly about as tall as the rest of the body. The knees probably come up to here. I can never imagine where things in 3D space go until I start sketching stuff out, as in I physically know the bones of this are here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. The bones are here. Okay. Feetsies. Feet's gotta be somewhat large, larger than I usually ever think to do at any given time. Nothing here has to be perfect, because this is roughed out. It doesn't even have to make sense for anatomy to too much of an extreme. Okay, so forelimb goes forward, curls up over, kind of like that. This one is behind, so then it curls up, under, perhaps? No, up and over this arm, like a self-hug. Okay. Boom. There's my sketches. So now I can kind of refine my sketch here. Alright, I keep forgetting that I am specifically going for the raised head. A little point for my chins. Flatten out that side of the head because it's kind of moving out of frame away from us. Ish. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Hello to viewers, welcome to the stream. I do hope you enjoy your stay. Let's see, then the ear is roughly in this sector. Okay. Ears are bigger than that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's looking better. Okay. So then, at least when I draw eyes, there's the jawline. Let's see, if I remember right, this is the cheekbone-ish. So I can have it be a big smile, pushing up the cheek. I want the majority of the curve to be down like this. Lift up. Without the eyes, that is so unsettling. But that does point out spots that I need to smooth out here. Let's see, eyes when I draw them. I'm just gonna go with feel here. This is kind of a warm-up sketch at this point, because I don't know how to draw. Okay, nose. Maybe I made this smile too big. Let's try messing with that. I will try messing with that. Smaller, smaller. I don't know why I picked the fancier bit of nonsense here. Oh, I see. It's looking weird because I did this backwards. There we go. There's our cute. There's our cute. Okay, I was looking for that. Couldn't remember what cute was. There we go. A goofy smile. Nose kind of right here. I like oval eyes. Let's see. So I want this to be the spot that we're looking at. So just gonna trail these lines towards the eyes. And I think the best way to indicate that they're looking that way is just make a big ol' thing here. There we go. Big ol' happy eyes. Walleyes. But now I can adjust that background eye. Yes, it should be narrower than the other eye because it's further away from us. Foreshortening is so fucking weird. It should definitely be just as tall as this eye because that's not the point of perspective that's changing on us. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's see. I usually draw female characters, so I think just following the direction of the gaze, I'm going to add some eyelashes. And make cute. Or maybe some thicker. Out. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go full hog here with the bigger part. Eyes are weird. I need a tinier eraser. And I'm just gonna vibe. I don't care. Hello there, Andelez. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. Hello there, Yokoka. Yokoka. I like that. Yokoka. Yokoka. Yokakaka. I do hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to the stream. Come on, Clip Studio. I know. I'm gonna change the shape of the nose. Got my nose line. Maybe I want to try a different nose shape like that. It doesn't seem to matter who we got here. I'm just drawing a character that I've had for years and years. So, yeah, I decided that I'm drawing the character that I've had for years and years. Yeah, I'm gonna make her usual tuft a little different here. She's got a little center tuft of hair that kind of just sticks out here in the middle of her forehead. Then the rest of it curls up over to the side of her eye. I don't have any reference sheets for this bitch, so it's always just in my head. Okay, sweeping down to the shoulder here. Moving this way. And I'll figure it out. Let's see, right here. Boop, boop, boo, doo. Remember, hair flows. Hair is fucking weird. I like how my failed chicken scratching from earlier is kind of like my guidelines for my hair right now. Let's see. Oh, that's right. There's meant to be kind of a bulging of hair here because it's basically like she's got a part right there. If I can ever fucking remember how to do this part. Okay, I know. It's like that. Okay, there we go. Got this little piece of hair that sticks up here. I can draw arrows. Just made a really bad bite in my lip from the inside. Ooh, ooh, man. We're all in the spirit of cashew nuts. Oh my goodness. That's not fun. Ouchies. I feel for you, man. Alright. Curl this one up and I'll take it down all the way to here. I can make this bit of hair sweep down. It doesn't have to be accurate. I'm just gonna have fun drawing. Okay. I'm just gonna do the shoulder bulgy. No, yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna shrink the neck back on this side here. Yeah, I'm gonna redirect where the neck connects at least. Anatomy is not my strong suit. I'm a very cartoonish style, if you want to call it that. You will have to lead fractals today. Ah! Fractals. Fractals! Let me clean this up. Oh, Guild Wars 2. I see. Yeah, alright. I haven't played Guild Wars 2 in so long. Alright, let me step back a moment just to look at my drawing. Aha, okay. That's why that looks weird to me. Daily runs now. All right. So I'm happy you considered drawing again on the stream, but did you consider that celebrating drunk stream? I did consider it. No, I'm not gonna do it, because the last time I got drunk, I got really, really sick. So just for my own personal health, I'm not going to get drunk for stream. At least not now. There we go. Okay. So at least I have hair and whatnot vaguely roughed out. Just this whole bit here. There we go. I was wondering what was making this look so strange. I think I just forgot how to draw people. Okay, there we go. It's a little better. What the fuck am I listening to? I don't like this. It was yelling Japanese at me. I don't like it. Let's see. Okay. I wonder, was this one? Oh yeah. This is my favorite free song in the entire world. It's called Arigato by W. Fu. Doesn't have any random Weedish Japanese speaking. There we go. 3 viewers. Nice. Good. you make the nose bigger and all of a sudden, doesn't work for me. Okay, that I'm gonna be fucking with this the entire time, I swear. I want to draw my D&D homebrew races that I made a long time ago because they're unique enough that there isn't any existing artwork on them, so I have to draw it. Yeah, okay, that is in line. Need to make the shoulder here thicker. I do draw noodle limbs, but I still need to obey foreshortening, at least a little bit. I need to raise that shoulder. Because my line is this way. Okay. So that refines that a little bit. Okay. Let's see, the butt line, I'm gonna just call it that, is right here. So, This is now where I'm gonna put the foot. At least one of them. Okay. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just following the examples of good old Bob Ross. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Might have made that a little too steep. Okay. Yeah. There we go. That's a better vector. Look at me using big words like I understand what they mean. Okay, and then following the rules of foreshortening again. It's gotta be over here that the other foot is. Oh, okay. I won't ask, won't tell, I think? Oh. Oh-wee. But, yeah, that feels like a big mood. Okay, the other hip is over here, so that's gotta be the start of my vector. Okay. Just a vector. Some asshole just right fucking here just going There you go. You just been vectored. I don't fucking know. That popped into my head. Okay. I think what I'm afraid to do is expand more this way for some reason. Okay. There. Let's treat it like the legs are over here-ish. So I can move the feetsies over. Sure, you can have a request. Apparently it's gotta be copyright free, otherwise I might get my fucking Twitch taken down now. I actually read the agreement, and although I disagree with it, I don't know. People seem to think that this is a good idea. Yeah. Well, if you do make a song request, I can listen to it myself, but I can't play it. Shit, yeah. Alright, let me see. I want, let me see. There's something in a certain... There we go. Jack and Daxter OST. I feel like being nostalgic. Ah, I love this shit. Okay. Oh my. Deleting unnecessary records. Oh my. Hit Control A, hit Control A, and then Control D. I don't know. Delete. Control A. Delete. Select all. Man, oh man. Okay, I'm gonna make another layer here. Make my older sketch a little bit more transparent. Control A, delete. Oh! Oh, man. Oh, well. Hopefully whoever you work for is very chill then. Ah, Sentinel Beach, how I miss you. Oh, this is the one. Sandover Village. Hell yeah. All right. I have a... I don't have as quite as catastrophic example of that, but I do have an example that's just because, well, I'm kind of an autistic goober. But there was one instance where I was asked to get information for a manager, and their exact words were, "Can you get me all of the numbers?" So I got them all of the numbers, every last number that I could find. They look at the pile that I bring them and go, "Are those the numbers for today?" You told me all of them, so I got you all of them. I did do the task right. This is true. Oh, man. Do. Oh yeah, hello there, Sung Hyuk. Welcome to the stream. I do hope you enjoy your stay. Ooh, Misty Island. Oh, I miss this shit. Just listening to old PlayStation 2 game music. This is great. I'm just refining my shapes here. Let's see. I love the instrument choice. I swear, a lot of my musical choice is just nostalgia. Holy shit, I love nostalgia. It's my favorite feeling. Needs to be a little longer on that pupil. At least I feel it does. A little thicker in the eyelashes department. A little thicker in the eyelashes department over here. Okay. Really wish I could sketch something like this in under 15 minutes. That would be fantastic. I am speed. Oh, let's see. I want to change the angle of that. Forbidden jungle. Okay. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I gotta include this little detail. There we go. There we are. Man, whenever I draw poses without reference, it always looks a little odd. Always, always. Didn't take you 4 hours just to finish line art. This is very true. This is very true. Well, line art, I don't really care to make it super duper accurate. I fully understand that for me to get the results that I see a lot of more talented artists getting, it would take me years and years. So for now, I am just happy getting my brain on paper, basically. Getting whatever the hell's floating around in my head. Because when I imagine things, I see the shadow of the thing that I'm imagining. But to bring it to life, it's a lot of effort. So I just can't picture it as well as some people can. I'm gonna erase this a fair bit. There we go, as well as this. Carry this line up that way though. There we go. Oh, as you were talking about collecting numbers, this reminded me of something. There was this one clumsy intern who was in our office for a while. One day she was asked to send an email to our big clients, and some of them were big rivals, and they had some beef between them. So she sent the email, and she put everybody into CC instead of BCC. So now they know who works with us. It was quite the controversy. Ah, shit. It's basically a little kid's version of... You are talking to the guy I don't like? How dare you? Fisherman's theme, yes! Ah! Figure out where this hair is going. Okay. Doesn't have to look good. It doesn't have to look good. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into a character that... Here, I will show you how long it actually takes to draw this character. So, yeah, that's how long it takes to draw this fucking character. But for whatever reason, I decided, oh, I gotta go with realism. RTX on, yes. Okay, I really like the tiny version there. I'm just gonna move tiny version over somewhere that they won't get hurt. Oh, come on now. Keep forgetting that this isn't GIMP. Where is my flip? I can't remember how to flip. There. That works. There we are. So now we got tiny. And then we got whatever the fuck I am making here. Speed. Oh my god, I almost bit myself again. Careful! Careful! Yes, stop eating the nuts. You're going to hurt yourself. Alright, let's see. Fire Canyon, ooh. Man, I might play Jack and Daxter. I gotta figure out how to get it off my PlayStation 2 disc and onto the computer, though. So I do still have my game from when I was little. I'll just put her little vampire bite marks there. Little version needs her bites too. There we go. Make it as good spirit. Okay, sure. Let's see. If I remember right. Okay, let's see. So I gotta remember how wings work again. Give me a fucking minute. Okay, there's your chicken wing. Then there we go. Good enough. Good enough. Don't want to spend too much time. There we go. Good spirit. Are you eating these nuts while your tongue out or what? I don't know. I can't type today. I can't eat today. Bad Friday today. It's Freaky Friday. change the geometry of the shoulder, I think. I don't know, it just didn't look right to me. Clean out my lines. So I don't want to make a billion layers for something that's supposed to be a placeholder. To not drown while you hydrate yourself. Oh man, that's awful. Okay. Titty, no. Titty, go here. I'm not drawing the whole titty. I'm not drawing the entire titty for once. The other titty's over here. I decide the other titty is over there. Good enough. The curve. Okay. So, gonna just follow the line that I created with her thickness over here. Hang on, I'm about to drink something now. Call an ambulance just in case. Goodness, goodness. Or if you're in the UK or something, there you go. I feel like such a fat ass. I have Cheetos here. I know for a fact I'm not fat, if only because I weigh 143 pounds and I'm 7 pounds lighter than the last time I went to the doctor, and it's just like, wow. Oh, this is 90s as fuck. I love it. Do 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 do. Fucking pencil. I love those. See, knees up here, so I'll use baggy pants. Why not? Let's see, like a sneaker. For whatever reason, I always have to draw a sneaker to make shoes look vaguely correct. There we go. Sneaker. So I can just draw the other sneaker instead of go through all of the bullshit. Sneaker. There. Let me just clean up a few more lines. Just because of layering bullshit. Okay. So So that is all I'm going to do with that one. That's good enough. Okay, never mind. I didn't realize I didn't draw that side of her fucking face. Okay, any other crucial things that I forgot here? There we go. RTX on. All right. So there, I can put both of these goobers in just the lower right here while we continue on. Okay. There, we have our audience. Good enough. Okay. Alright, let's see now. I need a couple of references, including the actual stuff for my little D&D goofiness. Okay. So I'm gonna move my chat over while I look through my browser here to go grab my stuff. Okay. Looks like I have to make a character sheet out of it just to show it off. So I think I'll make a quick fighter. Okay. So I still have to redefine this so that it's its own goofiness instead of more than one thing. The backgrounds and shit don't matter. It's just none of that matters. Okay. None. All right. And I'm just gonna make it level 3 because I think there were some bits and pieces that were locked behind levels. Let me just read through. Oh, I did give them wings. For a little bit I thought that I didn't. Okay. So there we go. So these first goobers that I made were for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition for a homebrewed setting that I had made. So let's see. I need a picture to put on screen so that you guys have something to look at. Okay, so the inspiration behind them. Come on now. Computer.
I will destroy you.
There we go. So the inspiration for them were honeybees. Now, the story for them goes, long time ago, where there were these race of goofy-ass elves. Just these very, very vain elf goobers who wanted to be the prettiest that they could be. Just the absolute prettiest. So they kept bothering a god of life, a god of the wilds, a god that they worshipped. They kept bugging her. As universally as a species, they prayed for the same thing. Make us as pretty as queens. Make us as pretty as queens. Or make us into royalty, basically. Just through appearance. So, eventually, the god gives in to their demands. And picks out a random animal amongst their kingdom that fits the look of royalty. Being bees. One, because they literally have a queen. They have a caste structure just like queens do. And they're pretty, they're fluffy, they're just as beautiful as these vain elves want to be. So eventually, the magic of the god goes forth and it alters every last one of the elves that were demanding the same thing all at once. So they ended up being still vaguely elvish looking, at least in physique, but they gained another pair of arms, they gained fluff, they gained a little thorax, they gained the little glassy wings, and they produce honey. So just reading through their features for one, let's see, they have a set of extra arms, and they can wield an additional pair of very light weapons that they can give themselves as a bonus action. So when you're making your normal attacks in the game, and you can use them for casting spells or for whacking folks with a little tiny stabby. Fluffy features, let's see. Upon creating an Apodara, roll a d100. The lower the number, the fluffier your forearms and lower legs. Those who roll below 50 are considered to be of the noble caste amongst their people. Those below a 10 are believed to have been directly blessed by the gods themselves, finding themselves showered with riches and affection from their fellow Apodara. As an Apodara, you are obsessed with keeping your fluff exposed, wearing only armor which leaves your thorax, forearms, and lower legs completely bare. So, at least as far as I'm defining here, bees have a three-lobed body structure, kind of like a snowman, where they have all their limbs and wings and whatnot attached to the center body, while they have the majority of their organs in the lower portion, including their stinger. Though these bees do not have stingers. So the fluffier they are, the cleaner they are, the higher their status symbol is. Alright, so let me just clean that up. Let's see, glassy wings. Your wings shouldn't be able to lift your body off the ground. Not that you care. Your wings give you a flying speed of 15 feet. If you suffer bludgeoning damage while in flight, you immediately plummet towards the ground, taking 1d6 additional bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet you fall without being slowed down. You must complete a long rest before using your wings again. On a bonus action, you may take the disengage action, provided you use your full flying movement immediately afterwards. So they are fragile, but they are very speedy just because of the various bits that bee anatomy grants them just from this godly blessing. So at least as far as I'm imagining here, if I were to draw a person, of course I'd start with the head and I'd go with the shoulders, get the torso in there, vaguely the pelvis, and then just figure out where the arms and legs go after that. Sonic bees, now just gotta be blue. Oh god, yes, Furry Bugs edition, basically. Okay, so if I were drawing a normal person, I would go with this body plan. Though, at least from what it's looking like for these Apodara, because they're still very human-like. They don't have the mandibles that bees do or anything like that. They're still very human-like as far as elves are concerned. So they probably still have that nice upper body, the little pelvic region here. But then additionally on top of that, they would have an additional lobe to their body for their thorax. Probably 2 sets of shoulders. So making it really, really goofy to figure out their proportions. And then their usual legs. Probably with determining whether or not they would have the same 3-portion legs as bees would or not, but I'm not wholly certain. Eventually look up blue carpenter bee. Let me see. Tried to keep my... They're so cute! Here, I will put one here for you guys to see. Okay, alright. Here is that blue carpenter bee. Oh my precious god. This is a... Okay, so the primary reason I made these guys is because whenever I see a picture of bees, I fucking lose my shit. They are so, so cute. Let's see. Oh, yes. So honey production is something that they gain because basically they themselves are their own beehives. They don't necessarily need, say, a male of their species or, say, an actual queen. It's just they themselves are bee. They are the essence of bee. I'm not sure how to actually go about adding the bee parts, though. So let's see. Yeah, here we are. A benefit of your ancestors' debated harassment of the goddess of the hunt, the Apodara have the ability to, once per long rest, gather pollen from nearby plants and convert it into a sufficient amount of honey to equal 1d4 potions of healing. The honey is extremely sweet, smelling of the flowers with which its pollen was gathered. Starting at level 6, the honey is equivalent to 1d4 potions of greater healing. At level 12, it's 1d4 potions of superior healing, and at level 16, it's 1d4 potions of supreme healing. So you basically become a potion producer for your party. I do think that when I put this back together, I'm definitely going to make it so that the potions basically have a shelf life. I know real honey doesn't, or at least have it so that the healing potion properties have a shelf life. So after that's portioned, it just becomes regular honey. Let's see. So they're obsessed with their floof, like I had mentioned before, but they have a fault that comes along with that. So their feature is obsessive hygiene. As an Arpadara, you have a subconscious need to be clean and tidy. You naturally know the prestidigitation cantrip, which is for uses of cleaning. If you have any reason you are prevented from keeping your armor, weapons, or body dirt-free, make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, you gain the stun condition. As such, you cannot take actions or reactions. Attacks against you have advantage, and you cannot move or speak in a coherent manner. Every 6 seconds, you may repeat the save. So if you are prevented from being clean, you can be completely disabled in combat. So that's what balances out the sheer amount of maneuverability that they are granted regardless of their class. So you can't necessarily be a bloodthirsty barbarian with them because you get blood on your floof and all of a sudden your rage goes away. Yeah, let's see. I'm glad I drew that now. It's just like, bees. I love that. And the tiny version is great too. I'm actually very happy I made that. Okay, so now that I got all these bees, I think I have to make 2 versions, one of the blue carpenter and one of the other. So I'm just going to, oh, come on now. I'm going to shrink these down. Oh, let me just combine these layers so I can shrink them both down. Merge visible to new layer, transfer to lower layer. There we go. So then, now I can select that layer, hit Control T. I'm still learning how to use Clip Studio. All right. So here's our bee references for the moment. So let me start drawing. Blue boss, yes. Blue bees. I love blue bees. They're so cute. Okay, so this is our current layer. So I'm just gonna start sketching out. I'll start with a 3/4 pose just because I'm most familiar with it. It's just, what? That's the only reason it's called 3/4. So one side is bigger than the other, just from perspective. I'll just make something really quick, as if I were drawing the style that I'm most familiar with, Adventure Time. So start with the little oval-shaped circle. Sounds like an oxymoron. Okay. Move out my circle. Clip Studio, I know you're making backups. Thank you. Because I don't save. Ooh, I missed this tune. Alright, This is good enough. This is basically a pencil sketch. Okay, so for the three-quarter view, want to put the center line for basically where the center of the face is going to be, and the center line for where the center of the Y coordinate of the front of the face is going to be. It's fucking weird. The Loomis method, so put a big old circle over there, draw a line in the middle of it. So this would be our ear portion. So I'm not going to worry about ears or anything like that. I just want to know where my neck is going to connect. So your neck basically connects along this line here. So for this one, let's carry it underneath, and it's a standard pose. It's a standard, very relaxed pose. So I'll just go straight down. So 1, 2 heads tall, 3 heads tall, and then I like 6 heads tall. So that's where the legs would be, with the knees being roughly about the middle. A little higher than the middle though, just because the feetsies are going to be in here. This is assuming that we're going with basic human anatomy. I'm going to divide this in half and then divide it in half again. And oh look, there's our neckline. Perfect, I got that good. I want to do it like this, so I got that line for our shoulders. So far, so good. Nothing bizarre or strange. Straight spine, even if that might be unrealistic. Gonna roughly figure out where I want to put everything. So this is the smaller side. Double this. I can actually use this middle line here to determine the locations of the 2 sets of shoulder blades. At least in references that I looked up beforehand, it was basically suggested that the second set of arms would basically attach on the back, just a little bit further inward. So your shoulder blades still have that triangular shape from the back, with your primary arms and then your secondary lower arms just below them, with your spine going that way, your ribs still here, and so then you've got your arms connected just like this. Okay, so I think I will go with that same sort of body plan, just having some vague little circles. They're not boobs, vague little circles there for me to know where the arms are actually connecting behind the figure. Now when it comes to arm length, it's about towards the middle-ish of the thigh, the upper third, somewhere around there, so the hands would go all the way down to here. So for the first arm, I can make a big curl. I like noodle limbs. So there we go. We got our mittens on the bottom. Bigger mittens. I need bigger mittens. Because I keep forgetting that hands are about the size of the face, roughly. So there's our mittens. And now from the back, basically having this tiny little nubbing to start with for actually connecting. And I would have to say that these are probably much smaller arms with more of a purpose of maybe ending about here-ish. Who knows? Or maybe they have the same end point, they're just shorter because they're inner arms. Probably end at this would be the pubic bone right in here. Just gonna rough in the pelvis here. Okay. So there we go. Your thick hips would be putting big circles, or just by following the natural progression of this line, and there you go. There's your big thick hips. So for now, I think I'm going to adjust this other arm as well. I'll put it into a kind of a pose. Just like that. No. Lift it up. Just like that. It's like a little self-hug. It's just your extra set of arms. As weird as this looks, all this is behind the back. There we are. Okay. So from here, I'm curious as to how I would connect other things. So these wings, how do they connect? It looks like it's not in the same vein as the forward limb. The forward limb is above their connection point, but it looks like it's between the connection points of the forward limbs here. So this is a little bit different when it comes to adapting towards human anatomy. Hello, fifth viewer, welcome to the stream. So let's see, towards our back thing, I think just because of the necessity of having actual human anatomy, I might just make use of this empty space between the primary shoulders for connection points. So maybe put a little V in here. Oh look, that's a nice collar too. Another set of shoulder ball joints, let's call them that. And I can use a big line. Let's assume they're about as long as the arms. So from here, I'm gonna make my pen size a bit smaller even more, so that I can move it all the way down to the same length as here. I'll put this one facing out. Let's see, bee wings themselves appear to have a very goofy shape. So you've got your primary limb that you would see on, say, a chicken leg. It's a big support staff stick. Say you were making a sail, this would be your mast. Yeah, let's call it a mast for the sake of ease. So you can determine where these point by where that mast goes. These wings aren't like bird wings where they require folding up, so you'd have all these extra joints and maybe even little fingies that are from the dinosaur age. Instead, you've got, it looks like it just terminates into the wing itself. So probably the simplest bee wing is just like that. Very, very simple. Maybe if you want to add extra detail, drag the lines all the way through. And there you go, a bee wing. So with that in mind, I'm just going to follow the example of this ball joint. So there's my mast. I think I'll just kind of curl it as it feels appropriate. So there we go, we got our big wing. One of them, anyway. See, big mast. Don't have to even worry about that wing because it's behind the back. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll put in hips here just because we're going to be drawing behind it anyway. Okay. It's just a plain old relaxed stance. So again, if we were going with human anatomy, just put two straight lines, put some feet on there, boom, you got your leggies. But let's think. So when it comes to the... trying to think here. Okay, so this is our lower one head length, right down in here. halfway down, maybe. Okay. Probably go halfway between these lines, starting with this little spot here, which would be the belly button, which is probably on the direct opposite side for an attachment point. So if you were drawing this as artwork, the back end, this would be between the butt cheeks. There you That's the best way I can put it. So probably, since this is 3/4, a bit more on this side, curling down towards this point here. Let's put it at an angle just so that way we can see. Maybe say they're putting it off to the side to show it off for us, just like this wing. So probably move our point over here. Curl it out. I think the thickness will just depend on the artwork itself. Like what we decide is necessary. That actually looks like it would be fine, but looking at the overall height, it looks like it would have to be even longer to make sense. So technically, none of their organs would be up here. It'd be more in there. So if you want to think about it, this would be the actual torso down here. This is just adding on to actual human anatomy while I'm figuring out how this is going to go. So if we were having straight legs, this would be it. Now, if we were to entertain digitigrade legs, so you'd have your same termination line for your upper set of knees right here, which is roughly halfway between the bottom of the pelvic bone and where your feet would end. Then have a line either in just in half or in the third here. It depends on how you prefer these kinds of legs. Put a little angle towards where your original line, and then your original line finishes it off. So that would be if a little less of the leg is in the middle. It's like if you were to... This would basically be a B shin, if we're going to look at it that way. So another way we could put it into words is if maybe we want to put it more towards the middle here or towards the bottom, then we can kind of reason this as they're basically on built-in high heels, which would further go into that vanity and beauty kind of point of view, and even add to some differing levels of how you'd want this to go. Probably very effeminate, so probably thick thighs here, boom. Carried it on here. If you were drawing a Quarian, if you like Mass Effect, then this is basically how you would get their legs, or try to. Their legs are very similar. They basically have large high heels. Okay. So observing examples that I have seen before this, as well as what sketching so far, and looking at how the bee body is broken up, I'm even going to look at this as my example, since this wasn't made with the 6-point body proportions in mind. Probably going to make a second sketch over here with more exaggerated anatomy. Which is hilarious because I have fucking noodle limbs on here, so you can't really get more exaggerated than that. See, I have some messages I'm going to check. Nice. Okay. Let's put something sassy in here. Maybe this is their curl line. 3/4 view again, just for the sake of it. Got ourselves our diamond triangle. Let's say this triangle is where we're going to put all of the B portions. And try kind of this arrangement for our joints. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that'll work fine. Going full Pendleton Ward on this bitch. Okay. So there's our primary triangle. It's about the same size as the head is from top to bottom. You got your little quarter head-sized neck that you put on top of it, and continuing this little curve here. Doesn't have to be the same. Probably it's 3/4 of the size of the head, since we already have that neck that's quarter size. Well, roughly there's that. And let's continue this line up. Like, say we were drawing a sassy cat. Roughly in the middle of this, or yeah, roughly in the middle of this, I'll put a little dot. Use that as my guiding line, and maybe with the same philosophy as the bee wing, have one primary line and then thicken it out. They don't have organs in their upper body, so don't have to worry about how thick that is. Just adjust the thickness of this little thorax here. This almost feels like the start of a Virgin Chad meme right here. So this is already a lot more fun and lively than this one. And I'm only loosely following the rules for it. So let's make something funny. Okay, let's say they're kneading their hands up here for their little ones, so they're just like, oh goodness. Maybe trying to appear a little sassy or even genuine over here. Noodly limbs are fun. You can put them wherever you want, especially when you loosen up. Thick equals Chad. Yes, thick is Chad. Okay. So just very roughly going with a similar body plan as this guy. Very, very roughly though. I'm going to grab one head length below here. Let's say that. One head length. Moving it kind of like this. One leg towards us, one leg away from us. So that way I can divide this final one in half. Curl it into the final shape. Yeah, there we go. That's already looking better. Let's see, bee feet. I'm actually curious of what bee feet. Let's see, they got little hooks up front. If I remember right, bees kind of have a foot that's like this. So they have the main little piece that goes on to the rest of the limb. And they have their little claws that they use to hook themselves to surfaces so that they can stick it. Orchid bee? Let's see. Let's look it up. Orchid bee. Sorry. Like I said, bees in general, I just fucking self-destruct, but they just have to share. This bee's got his head stuck, and he has the number 45 on his back. He's representing a team. God. Okay, I'm putting that bee off the side here. Yes, apply the transformation. There we go. Yeah, I'm putting that bee on the side there. Oh my god, that is delightful. Look at how iridescent this one is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have to look away. I have to look away. Okay. So, I'm thinking I'm going on to that high heel design that I was thinking of before. So, we got these long noodly arms that vaguely follow the body plan that we set up over here, just less rigid. I'm just gonna put this middle line here so that I can define the thickness here. And I'll just move toward, let's see, this is the pubic bone right here. So the middle. Just gonna arch it towards the leg. And this one's thicker than the other one because it's closer to us. And then I'll just follow noodle anatomy here for the rest of it. So just like I would connect noodles here. Thicker noodle here because it's closer to us. Then this is basically a built-in high heel right here. There we go. Okay. So where did I define their fluff to be? Fluffy features, forearms and lower legs. Okay, so their floof is probably mostly on the lowermost leg. Or maybe I can get creative since I want to define this in a different way anyway. Let's see, the wings, maybe I can use these as a cloak. So you got your main point, probably goes out a certain angle, over the thorax, and just kind of curls in. Could be anywhere you want. There we go. So there, we got the wings as a cloak. So now that I'm looking at it, I've got to widen this one out further. This one in a bit. There we go, a little adventurer cloak that's just your wings. He totally looks like a winner. Hell yeah. Orchid bees. Yeah, I saw some iridescent pink ones. I really like this green one though. The green is lovely. There's some differentiation in his floof. So cute. I love that 45 though. That is so cute. He's representing a team. Alright, so just going to zoom out a bit. And this is what we got so far. Got these little mini arms that are kind of just holding each other like a little close body hug. And you got these thighs here. Yeah, yay, thick thighs, why not? It's my artwork, I can make it as thick as I want. Alright, so then for the actual floofiness, probably just kind of bulking up this portion. And there we go. Okay, so there's that main floofy floof. Probably the same floofy floof on the middle arms. So you got your forearms that are floofy floofy. Instead, lower legs on my thing, let's see, if I want to be lewd, I can just put the floof on the thighs so that they basically wear bikinis all the time, but maybe all the floof is on the high heel portion here. So that basically they can slide pants up over the floof and up above, probably cut the legs off at a certain point just to keep their floof where it should be. I basically have what looks to be like a three-toed foot going on here. Yeah, okay, that works. Now, I haven't decided what facial features, if any, that they inherit from bees. Because bees just have these two big compound eyes. I need to make my pen thicker. They got these big compound eyes, which are very precious. And they also have these little sharp, mandibles. Mandibles, that's what they are. So I'm thinking instead of mandibles, maybe they have some kind of big sharp teeth. Big two sharp teeth. Elves have them in most media anyway, so the big sharp teeth is probably a good way to go. So it's an existing feature that they would already have, and it would already complement probably the purpose of these little mandibles, which is to grab things, possibly. And fangs are good at that. And trying to make it sound more precious than it probably is. Okay. Let's see. There's my eyes that I'm putting on there. So there are a couple of ideas here. The bees seem to be a little strange as far as chitinous animals are concerned. They only have the two big eyes. That's it. They only have the two big eyes. Big ol' eyes. I'm not sure if they would have pupils or if it would be just a big ol' eye, or they have really big pupils. Really big pupils seems to work just fine. That's cute. It's like they have a constant puppy look. Okay. So along the forehead line, maybe just above the eyes, they should have the antenna. Kind of like a... There we go. Yeah. I like that. So they've got these little big antenna on either side of their head there. Probably the more elvish kind of smile going on. Maybe they have the elvish ears? Because they are basically bee elves. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That looks okay. Though I'm not sure if they would have hair or not. Let's see what hair looks like. I'm just gonna go with the hair that I'm most used to drawing, which is for that vampire chick that we spent way too much time drawing. Okay, there we go. So, now that we've gone through all of that to draw this, what do you guys think? While I'm waiting for responses, I think I will start sketching something out over here. Ah, I see the heart. That's a delight. Do. I do like that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the same sort of thing. Drawing over here. Hilariously, the other homebrewed race that I have made are snake people, so they're much easier to draw, I would say, than these. Let's see, very, very big eyes. The big eyes are the point. Above the eyes, got these little check marks, just signifying where those would connect. Put a little smile in there. Do. How did I mess up this particular eye? What the fuck? There we go. They have really, really big eyes. It's totally not to be cute. It's just, It's there. They got big eyes. Big, big eyes. Let's see. Why not? I'll make a suggestive look. Why not? I'll just be funny about it. There we go. Hilariously, the only example that I've ever actually used in the setting that I played with my friends for this was a random Apodara to introduce them. I'm gonna write their name down just for convenience. Why do I combine my A's and R's? What the fuck? There we go. Apodara. I'm getting back to drawing the lewd bug over here. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go with a different hairstyle. So, little wisp to start. No. Oh, come on now. Can I put this? Oh, damn it. Let's see. Damn it. Where? There it is. Where did all my tools go? There they are. Do 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 do. I love the music for Jak and Daxter. There we go. Sombra-like haircut. Why not? There we go. I'm drawing stupid shit now. Lewd Punk B. Yeah, why not? Oh no, this is what popped in my head, so this is what's getting drawn. No, that looks sad. No. There, determination. What? Why do I keep hitting W? Okay, let's see. I eventually have to figure out the hotkey for that selection tool. Okay, there we go. It's hip to fuck bees. I don't know. Okay, there we go. She's thirsty for that honey. Oh yeah, she is. There you go. There's our takeaway for the stream right there. At least for these goobers. There, my fucking bee goobers have been made. Okay, so for the Zani, I don't even have to do anything too crazy. I can basically just do super duper quick sketch. Now that I'm thinking on them. So nothing crazy, just hair. Hair. So the Vizani are snake folk. Their name is, rather than based off of apiary. Yeah, rather than based on apiary. Had to write it out just to remember what the fuck it was. Vizani is more like a sort of sound for the name, and randomly the name kind of just came to me. It's a bit like the Vistani from Curse of Strahd, where as far as the word comes from, it's very, very similar there. Though the Vistani are these fun-loving, purple-wearing, evil gypsy goobers. They're delightful. They do a lot of drinking. Let's see. There you go. That's a Vizani. They're basically this much elf, this much snake, eyes that have the little slitted iris. That their mouths are the ones that are very, very disturbing as far as anything is concerned. So they've got the big ol' fangs, sure, but their actual mouth ends after a certain point, and that's where you get this muscular extra addition to their mouths that goes all the way up to the base of where the jaw in a normal person would be. And their jaws can get very, very, very wide. So while normally you'd have your mouth ending probably right there, so there's that cute smile part, and there's that other cute smile part that would be on the bottom. Instead, you've got something that opens far wider, specifically for just like how snakes would eat a lot of food. They'd unhinge their jaws. So the unhinging motion is already in these goobers. Snick, yes. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna move the honeybee. Yeah, let's call them the honeybee. I'm just gonna do this. Let's move the honeybee over. This is the best part. There we go. This is what my earlier creation is marveling at. There we go.
I drew that.
Oh, goodness. Save me. Yeah, what's funky though? Because they don't have boobs, they always look like fucking femboys if I make them into actual goofy goobers like this. This is meant to be a woman or something, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really define. Let's just put the fucking... thorax in here, and then get the thick... There. It is totally just... What? I don't know. There's no saving this. There's no saving it. Astolfo by default. I had to look that up. Angelus is okay with them looking like femboys. Alright. Let's see. Oh, that! Oh, it's a trap! Astolfo. Alright.
Astolfo is an androgynous-looking boy who is fancily dressed beautiful beyond any compare.
Astolfo by default. Alright. Yes, as far as I put for gender on these things, gender doesn't really matter because they're the entire beehive. If they want to reproduce, they can, I guess. There it is. There. That's Astolfo, apparently. Fuck, what weebery is this? Delete that shit. Get it out of here. Only bees. I don't know. Here, let's give them some stripes and... I don't know, I'll splash some blue on the fluff. There's probably fluff on the thorax too. Oh yeah, I did put that there was fluff on the thorax. Okay, let's see. Blue. This blue is good. I'll just use this. Yeah, this works fine. Just vaguely shadowing on some blue. So that there, we got our blue carpenter bee. Apodara right here. There. I think skin tone wise they'd be very gray. Let's see, bluish gray probably. Not even making any effort to make this look good, just here we go. This is it. It's the final countdown. I'm just fucking throwing colors in here. Okay. This color is basically just beneath the fluff there, I guess. What would normally be beneath the fluff, since they're elven base, they don't have the fluff everywhere. Final countdown. No traps, only bees. This could be a slogan advertising Discord. No traps, only bees. No traps, only bees. Only bees. Okay. There's another arm over here somewhere. I don't know. Okay. There-ish, maybe. Oh, let's go fucking crazy. Here's the hair color. Why not? It's going nuts. I'm gonna get rid of all this color. I think we've done enough drawing for today. Oh my fucking god, what have I done? Okay. Oh, right. I've got to remember, I have to put my signature in there as if I'm proud of this. What did you do today, Sarah? Oh, I accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally drew femboy bees. Oh god, I figured out what this hand could be doing. I don't know. And then there's the other arm here. It was that's probably just self hug. Here we go. Because they really like that honey, man. They love that honey. I guess. What the fuck is my life? so many hands. Where do I put them all? Yeah, 4 fingers. Definitely 4 fingers. I was debating whether they would have 3 fingers like I saw in a lot of examples of bee goobers. But no, 4 fingers makes more sense. Okay, let's see. The thumb goes like this. First finger goes up like that. Second finger up like that. Final finger just like that. Good enough. Accidentally going a bit wild over there. It's perfect. Don't change anything. Okay, good. There. There's our bee. Just a casual reminder that I am a fucking degenerate. There we go. Some details for that. That smile in the corner. Yeah, it's just... There's the stream right there. I'm gonna send this to one of my friends with no context and see what the response is. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Who is my victim? You. No, they're not here. You. No, they're not here either. Okay, I'll just put it. There. I put it into one of my chats with no context, so we're just gonna wait a hot second. The music stopped, so I'm gonna find something else to play. Let's see. I know this. I am glad that you enjoy the bee elf. The fucking bee elf. Oh my god. Let's see. This go deeper and deeper. Okay, let me see. A pose popped into my head here. Let me find an empty portion of my canvas here. Okay, so let's see. I know I want the head roughly here. The chin is up here-ish, so just gonna put a little indicator there. It's a very high-risey pose. I'm gonna get my big eye in there and the other big eye in there. And there's the little cheeks for the antenna. Loomis says that the ear go here. The other ear go here. Fuck. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is for the meme. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a meme. Okay. So the neck is right in here-ish, so... Scared cat meme. Oh, yes. Goodness. This is gonna be a weird pose to try and get correct here. Especially since this is a sort of pose that I don't draw very often. Okay, so let's make our usual triangle kind of three-dimensional with this kind of bullshit to it. Roughly here. Okay. So we got our connection point for the main shoulders up here. So I want to raise this shoulder in particular, so I can already put that there. And that one down there. Okay. And the second set just beneath them. Oh, I'm trying to get my brain to... There we go. Okay, it's arching towards us in the weirdest possible fucking angle. So, up. And then fucking there is the lower body. The pelvic bone is technically like this. So big thigh connection, thigh connection. This will make sense in a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, we don't need any more leg than that. But we do need that for the... There's the thorax, okay. So we got one spot here that I need and one spot here that I need. Let's see, I'm trying to get my brain around this for just a moment here. It'll make sense in a minute, I promise. Okay, let's see. I want to just take advantage of the fact that we got 2 extra arms here. Let's see, I need 1 finger here, 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger. Okay. Very roughly connecting it like that. Angle needs to be fixed. Okay, 1 finger here, finger here, finger here, finger here. Okay. Okay, there's our fluff. There's that. There is our other fluff. All right. Do it. I do hope you enjoyed your stay. Have a good time with your fractals. Bye. Okay. Oh, I gotta make this just like that. For the sake of it, we're just gonna draw our little honeybee again. Sake of simplicity. Okay, there's that. Need the eye to be a bit like this. Promise it'll make sense in a minute. There'll be so much laughter. I don't know. Fucking trying to remember. Beezerzels. Okay, hopefully now the dots can be connected for y'all. I'm gonna rotate the picture. Make it easier. Okay. There we go. I gotta get some music. Okay, let's see. There we go. Honey is a hell of a drug. This is true. Oh hey, there's a watermark in this song, but I don't care. I just want to listen to it. Do 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 do. Need to find another one. Let's see. Jazz? Why not? Jazz works. Hell yeah. Come on, get up, get down with the thickness. There we go. Now this is just relaxing jazz. Hell yeah. Yes, that reference. Let's see, I need... Let's see, I need one more resource here. There. Oh, man. Reason Sarah's going to hell, number 376. Ah, that's terrible. That is so fucking terrible. Wow, just wow. Yes, you're right. Let me get rid of the sketch. Boof. Okay. That is the result of today. Good fucking god. Oh my god. Alright, well I do hope you all enjoyed this ridiculous fucking stream. And I do hope you all have a good day.